Hello everyone, and welcome to my Iconic Goodbyes channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ashley next kidnapping victim, Martin's hostage in Paris? According to spoilers from The Young and the Restless, Ashley Abbott could be the next kidnapping victim. Will Ashley become Martin Lawrence, aka Alan Lawrence, hostage in Paris? On Y&R's March 19th episode, Alan called Tracy Abbott with some unsettling news. Tracy was taken aback when she learned that Alan had taken the final commercial aircraft to Paris rather than waiting for the Jabot plane. Of course, this meant Alan was going to Paris alone. Over the phone, Alan said he had a surprise for Tracy and asked her to meet him there in a few days. Tracy was clearly perplexed by the change of plans, and things will only become crazier in the future episodes. All of this is leading Tracy to believe that Alan may not be the actual Alan. Martin has certainly survived and has been pretending as his twin brother. What will he do next? If Martin is indeed on his way to Paris, Ashley could be in peril, as she is currently there. Martin has previously deceived Ashley into believing he is Alan and might easily do it again, at least long enough to lure her into a trap. If Martin feels the walls closing in and decides he needs a hostage, Ashley may be taken. Tracy added that they were planning to notify Ashley about their engagement in person while they were in Paris looking at wedding venues. Alan may meet with Ashley on his own and mislead her into a false sense of security by emphasizing his big surprise. The big stunner for Ashley could be if Alan poisons her and eventually hides her somewhere. Martin may abduct Ashley and use her as a negotiating chip. On the other hand, Martin is insane and can do anything, so this could be part of another twisted game. When Tracy realizes Alan's ploy, she may offer a forecast about the impending danger. Ashley is in Paris, and Martin may be arriving soon, so a hazardous situation could arise. According to The Young and the Restless spoilers, Eileen Davidson has taped sequences that have yet to air, so stay tuned to see how Ashley may become involved in the turmoil. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sally turns to Nick after Billy's split. Will stable Newman return? According to spoilers on The Young and the Restless, Sally's spectrum may turn to Nick Newman following her split from Billy Abbott. Will Sally decide she wants her stable Newman back and pursue a romantic reunion? Sally was content with Nick by her side at first, but she eventually decided to pursue Adam Newman. Adam cheated on Sally with Chelsea Lawson, so it clearly resulted in heartbreak. Sally may face similar grief if Billy continues on this path with Phyllis Summers. Sally has tried to guard her heart, but she has failed because she has fallen hard for Billy by this point. That implies it'll be difficult for Sally if Billy betrays her with his former flame. Billy and Phyllis may finally cross the line, which could lead Sally back into the arms of a previous flame. In the March 19th episode of Y&R, Nick did his best to gently let Sharon Newman down while keeping her in the friend zone. Since Sharon and Nick's reunion does not look to be occurring, Nick could reunite with another ex instead. Nick will always care about Sally, so he might at least stand up for her as a friend if things with Billy fall apart. That could lead to some temptation on both sides, prompting Sally to ask Nick if they could have another shot together. Would Adam be envious if Sally reconnected with Nick? Could this have an impact on Adam's relationship with Chelsea, potentially causing problems? Regardless, Nick is single and shows no signs of resuming his romance with Sharon anytime soon. If Billy ends their relationship, Sally may be on the edge of becoming single as well, therefore she may return to Nick's side. When Sally is forced to watch Billy constantly rescue Phyllis and build their bond, she may form some troubling predictions about their future. If Billy eventually betrays Sally, she may take a different love path, possibly returning to Nick. According to The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sally is about to experience some difficult feelings, so stay tuned for updates on any tragic news that could affect her life. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Diane says these 7 fierce words to Summer. According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Diane Jenkins Abbott may speak 7 harsh things to Summer Newman. Kyle Abbott's mother may try to put an end to Summer's reunion plot with a harsh warning, so let's see how things play out. Summer can deny it all she wants, but she definitely wants to be back with Kyle. That's why Summer is ready to make unfavorable predictions about Kyle and Claire Newman's relationship. Summer appears to want another opportunity with Kyle as he gets closer to Claire. Summer and Kyle's marriage ended in heartbreak, but she seemed to believe they can overcome their flaws and do things correctly this time around. Summer's reunion efforts will undoubtedly increase in the following weeks, which could lead to Diane's intervention. Diane is quite protective of Kyle and will undoubtedly be upset if Summer disrupts his current relationship. Diane has expressed concerns about Victor Newman harming Kyle and Claire's relationship, but this does not mean she wants the couple to split up. Claire was important in repairing Diane and Kyle's destroyed friendship, and Diane owes her that. Furthermore, Kyle appears to be genuinely happy with Claire, so Diane should be quite eager to keep her son in his happy place. Diane will not appreciate Summer's threat, so she may have to confront her former daughter-in-law down the road. There may come a moment when Summer goes too far, and Diane may feel compelled to intercede and correct Summer. If that's the case, Diane may easily tell Summer these 7 stern words: "Back off, Kyle, or you'll be sorry." Diane's mommy bear instincts may take over when she issues a strong warning. That doesn't mean Summer will listen, but Diane could lash out and try to silence Kyle's ex-wife. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Summer may need to adjust her tactics sooner or later, so keep an eye out for any significant romantic developments. The Young and the Restless spoilers update Monday, March 24th, Dumas connection, Phyllis's plan, and Sharon changed. The Young and the Restless spoilers state that there will be no episodes for the remainder of the week. So, what happens on Monday, March 24th, 2025? Expect Michael Baldwin to discover a hidden Aristotle-Dumas connection. Phyllis Summers recruits Billy Abbott for a plot. Sharon Newman also appears unique. Phyllis Summers' plan: Phyllis is now free but visibly struggling to cope. Billy, who is sobbing and panicking out outside a restaurant, stands awkwardly a few steps from her. Summer Newman and Daniel Romalotti, Jr., are most likely waiting for their mother inside the restaurant. However, Phyllis is terrified and can't get over what happened to her during the kidnapping. Billy warily and tentatively asks what he can do to assist her. Phyllis stops sobbing and tells him she has an idea. So, it appears like Phyllis intends to entice Billy into some sort of plot. Most likely to discover who harassed her and Sharon. Sharon Newman appears to be very different. Sharon was uneasy when Nick Newman dashed off with Summer to check on Phyllis. Sharon asked that you let her know if there was anything she could do to help. Sharon's facial expressions and body language, however, have a distinct quality. I can't put my finger on it, but something's wrong. Aristotle-Dumas connection. On The Young and the Restless, Victor Newman admits to Michael Baldwin that he has a history with Dumas. Dumas is clearly using a pseudonym, and no one knows what he looks like. So Victor must know the man's true identity, but why isn't he saying anything? Martin Laurent covers Alan Laurent/Martin Laurent traveled to Paris to prepare for Tracy Abbott. However, when Jack Abbott cites all of the recent surprises, Tracy is prompted to think. Tracy appears to be losing faith in Alan. Then there was discussion of Kyle Abbott's clinic. Meanwhile, Chancellor is looking for any leads on who the kidnapper could be. Will Chance know it's Tracy's fiancé? Is Noah on his way back to the Young and Restless after March 19th? He really should get involved in this tale. All my children considering their long history together, it's strange that Sharon and Nick don't have any shared children in town. Sharon has Mariah, the child of her high school boyfriend Frank, and Nick has Summer, his daughter with Phyllis, as well as Christian, who is rarely seen and only mentioned when Nick needs an excuse. Faith is off-screen more than she is on, and Noah has been absent for years. Even if Nick stated that he does not want to harm Sharon again by considering a romantic reconnection, it would be good to see some Newman family scenes. Knowledge is power. However, there is another tale that could benefit from Noah's presence, the one with Audra. She first arrived in Genoa City as Noah's ex, whom he treated horribly. We're not advocating they should reconcile. The last time we saw Noah, Audra was clearly out of his league, and it's unclear how he even got her to pay him any attention in the first place. But Noah may know something about Audra and Holden. And that fascinates us. Tell all Audra convinced Nate that she and Holden didn't mean anything to one other. Can Noah put doubt on that story? Does he know what truly happened between them? Come back, Tiny Newman, and serve a purpose for change. We will even pretend to be interested in you. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Adam blows up 5 people's lives by revealing a scandalous secret? According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Adam Newman may be about to make a startling discovery. If one narrative is leading up to a cheating twist, Adam may ruin 5 lives by revealing a significant secret. Before her captivity, Phyllis Summers had already developed feelings for Billy Abbott. Phyllis had a passionate dream about Billy, surprising herself in the process. Of course, Phyllis is now even more captivated to Billy, who helped her escape captivity. Billy will continue to be Phyllis's lifeline and the only person she thinks she can rely on in the next episodes. With all of this Phyllis and Billy bonding, the show must be progressing. There's a significant probability that temptation is on the way for these ex-partners, which might lead to Billy and Phyllis giving in to some passion. Whether Phyllis and Billy have a kiss or something more, their reconnection tale may lead them to cross a line. Adam still wants revenge on Billy, and he will continue to pursue him professionally. However, Adam may have the opportunity to pursue Billy in a more personal manner as well. If Billy and Phyllis have a kiss or perhaps hook together, Adam might find out. It's easy to envision Adam getting dirty by filming a prohibited kiss or something along those lines. Adam may go public with the scandal, or he may show Sally Spectra evidence that Billy is not the faithful man she believes he is. If Adam exploits Phyllis and Billy's unsuitable friendship, he risks derailing 5 lives. This might influence Sally, Billy, Phyllis, Chelsea Lawson, and possibly Adam himself. Chelsea may accuse Adam of being fixated on Sally and assume that is the true motivation behind his angry behavior. Sally could potentially dump Billy, leaving him wondering if his future is with Phyllis, so they'd have a lot to work out emotionally. Whatever the case, Billy and Phyllis's tale appears to be a scandal in the making. If this is true, someone will inevitably disclose any cheating that occurs, and that someone could be Adam. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Adam will make additional predictions concerning Billy's collapse, so keep an eye out for any sensational developments. Melody Thomas Scott of The Young and the Restless says a heartfelt farewell to her late leading man. I adored him. Wings Hauser, who played Nikki's first husband Greg Foster on The Young and the Restless, died on March 15. Longtime viewers will remember him from that role. Melody Thomas Scott used her official Instagram profile to pay respect to the man she adored, as admirers reminisced her on-screen romance with the actor. I am so sorry to learn of the passing of my dear friend, Wings Hauser, Scott began, then went on to say how much they loved working together. Thinking back to him playing her character's first husband, she recalled walking over to farmers market together every morning to have breakfast at Dupar's. Scott noted that Hauser would have his script for that day always rolled up in his back pocket and how she would laugh at his belief that he would learn his lines through. Scott went on to say about the many powerful sequences they had together, he was extremely brilliant and showed me the ropes. He would bring his children, Cole, Hauser, Yellowstone's Rip, and Bright, to my house on weekends and have a blast. That in itself, spending time with his children and getting to know his family, while working closely with him at the studio every day, made their friendship all the more meaningful. The show was only a half hour then, but it was magical, she recalled. The beginning of Y and R's amazing achievements. I adored him and will always cherish his memory. R.I.P., my friend. We extend our heartfelt sympathies to Hauser's wife, Callie Lilly, his children, Cole and Bright, as well as their relatives and friends. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Monday, March 24th, Phyllis hides out, Martin raises red flags, and Chance makes a discovery. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Monday, March 24th, state that Phyllis Summers will hide out while Martin Laurent aka Alan Laurent raises some red flags. Chancellor also appears to be on the verge of making a discovery, so here's what YNR fans may expect. For begin, Phyllis will be overwhelmed by her emotions as a result of her kidnapping experience. Phyllis is clearly a wreck as a result of everything she has been through, but she does not want her children to witness her breakdown. Summer Newman and Daniel Romalotti Jr. have had enough worries about their mother, so Phyllis will try to keep them in the dark about her deteriorating health. Daniel and Summer will continue to worry, but Phyllis will try to avoid them while dealing with her trauma. Fortunately, Phyllis will not be alone in her pain because Billy Abbott will shortly arrive to help her. Billy will offer his assistance, and Phyllis will accept it when she needs it the most. Phyllis will appreciate Billy's support, so expect these ex-lovers to bond. Meanwhile, Martin's red flags will mount up. Martin is clearly alive and posing as Alan, but he will not cover his tracks well enough to avoid the shocking revelations that are about to occur. Tracy Abbott will keep thinking about those strange phone warnings and how agitated Alan was about them. Tracy should also be thinking about the potential mayhem at the clinic after hearing Kyle Abbott's announcement. The more Tracy thinks about it, the more she suspects there is a connection between what happened in the abandoned clinic and those unusual clinic-related notifications. Tracy will also be concerned because Alan abruptly jetted off to Paris on the final commercial aircraft out. Despite Alan's insistence that Tracy come up with him in a few days for a surprise, his erratic behavior will undoubtedly raise concerns. Of course, the most important hint could be found in the hardware shop security tape, as Chance indicated looking into it. Chance will make a startling discovery when he realizes Alan was at the store purchasing equipment for the room Sharon and Phyllis were held in. Once the investigation focuses on Alan, it may not be long before things start to fall into place about Martin's survival and his twin impersonating plan. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Chance will draw some conclusions and make some unsettling predictions along the way, so stay in for updates on all the twists and turns. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.